Now you can hear me. Alright. So now everything is all whack. Because I don't even know if you saw my intro. You couldn't hear me. You couldn't hear me say Merry Christmas to anybody. So, my apologies. I don't know what happened. You did see the intro or you didn't see the intro? Because I had like a whole intro going. Made it through another COVID Christmas. Exactly. So I want you guys to know I don't know anything that happened today because I have not even turned on my computer all day. This was the first time that me and the kids spent a full Thanksgiving together in 13 years, something. So we made the most of it. Sage then went out with her friends, and I took the boys to see Spider-Man, but it was too packed, so we ended up coming home and cleaning. You didn't see it? Damn. Well, it's too late now. But yeah, I don't know what happened. So, it's over though. Thank God. It's over. I'm excited. I know I'm going to get to that in a second. Hey, Perp. So, I hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Hope Santa brought everybody what they wished for. And I'm just happy that all of us got to spend the day together. We got to go out to eat last night, and it was just nice. Okay, now, I'm going to get into that, Sherry. Give me a moment. Let me show you guys the intro, little intro you missed. That's all you missed. So, wow, no way, what? It was nice. Sherry Lynn, it has been a tradition every single year for like 3 years that ever since I started Patreon, basically, and Patreons have helped with my kids' gifts. That's when I started opening all of them online to let everyone know, yes, all the gifts go to the kids. And, you know, it just kind of started and everyone liked it. It was funny because this morning, my mom called me. She's like, would you stop yawning on camera? It is so annoying. I had to turn it off. I was like, ew, Mom, whatever. I was tired. I was streaming till like 4 o'clock in the morning. And then the kids had me up at 6. Get over yourself. But yeah, she was like giving me shit. Thanks, Sherry Lynn. I was going to call you Sherry Lynn. Merry late night. I know. It's over. Christmas is over. It's done. Woo, woo. Aw, Sherry Ann, that's sweet. Not the remains. Some remains. I hope it's not summer. I'm going to get to that in just a moment. That's why I'd use this kind of screen to do it. That's why I was a little late. Because I actually thought I was running live when I wasn't. So, hey, what can you do? And I promise you guys, I'm not going to go so late. Starting like tomorrow. I know that I'm been coming on super, super late. Last night I went on at like 2 in the morning. So I promise you guys I will get back to a regular schedule. This week has been crazy hectic for me, and it's probably going to remain crazy hectic for another couple of days, and then I'll be smooth sailing. So come of the new year, lots changing. Lots of good things happening, but lots of things changing. I do have to make some reorders for candles. A couple of people had some bad wicks, which I'm so not happy about. But as I put out there, if you do have a problem with your wicks, contact me. And so far, like 2 people out of about 55 orders have contacted me. So I don't want anyone to be afraid, you know, like I will remake it. Just send me a video of what's happening. It may be a fix that we can fix over the phone, or I can send you a new wick and you could just, you know, put it in. So just let me know if you have any issues. So I'm going to be a girl. Oh, are you, Sherry Ann? That's awesome. Congratulations. Do you, sissy? Yeah, it's, I know I've been going late lately. Ooh, Canada must be cold. Yeah, I don't miss Canada. I mean, I don't wish to be in Canada. It's too cold. Hey, baby blues. But my birthday is in 2 weeks. That I'm not looking forward to. It's probably the first birthday that I'm absolutely not looking forward to, because then I realize how old I truly, truly am. And my kids tonight, the boys and Sage's boyfriend, thought they were cute, trying to get me with all these terms, trying to tell me I wasn't hip. I missed like 2 of them. And everything else I knew. I said, please, I'm like the hippest chick you know. I don't want to hear it. So, you can't sleep? There you go. Age is just a number. I know, but 51 puts you like over the hill. You're not on the hill anymore. Now you're over the hill. 51 is like over the hill. So, hey, Tinker. Love you too, Denise. So, I told my kids yesterday on the way home from sushi, I said, I want you guys to know this year I am going to start dating again. And they were like, what? You're going to start dating? I said, I am going to start dating again. I said, just so you know. So they were like, really? I said, yeah. I said, I'm getting old. It's time. So I think I'm going to do a series on it. Single life or a dating life, whatever way you want to put it. Because this way, if I get murdered, you guys can follow me. Although I did give Chasing Truth exclusive rights if I ever go missing. So, and that'll stay. I stick with that. So, but yeah, I think it would be fun to do a series on it and bring you guys, like, you know, with me every step of the way. I think it'll be interesting. And I think it'll be fun. And the ones that I turn my camera off, you know, I like them. So, there's that. Laura's hot summer? Huh? Oh, yeah, exactly. There should be the best 10 years I had. You would think. So that's why I'm saying it's time that I start looking to settle down again. The twins are going to be going to college in a year and a half. And then it's just me and Dayton. And I think it's time. I really do. I just think it's time. There's a newly single dude from YouTube who, whiskey, no thanks. Exactly. That's, you know, it's funny, Hounds, because that's what I said. You know what? Another year without John Travolta as my husband. I'm telling you, another year has passed, and he's still not my husband. What can you do? Hey, Phoenix, do me a favor. When you go back, shut off the fan here. Shut off my fan. I'm telling you, I thought of that this morning. I really did. I was like, just one more year without Johnny. I'm telling you. Thank you. Exactly, Perp Squad. Dayton is 14. He just turned 14 in November. He's my baby. He's 6'2", but he's still my baby.
No, he's not 6'2".
He is 6'2".
He's 6'1".
Don't be jelly. You're 6'1". He's 6'2".
I'm taller than
Oh,
you.
you're 6'2"?
Yeah, I'm taller. All
right, I got my kids mixed up. Phoenix is 6'2", Dayton's 6'1".
I'm like this much taller than he is.
What?
I said I'm this much taller than he is.
Uh-huh. Riff Raff. I used to date a guy who was in a band named Riff Raff. No joke. He was the lead singer. They were from Long Island. Don't puck anyone on the internet. Nope. No, I'm not dating from the internet. I'm just saying I'm going to start dating, going out more. What are you doing? Get out. What were you stealing?
What?
What were you trying to steal?
Nothing.
Oh, for real, Mike? Oh, don't pick anyone on the internet. No. I need, like, real life dating. Real life people. 90 Day Fiancé? No. No thanks. I watch that all the time. Tell us while you're filming for the show. Yeah. I would need someone overseas. I don't want to date anyone overseas. No, thank you. If they had, like, 90 Day Fiancé here, or, like, a dating show here, that I would do. That I would definitely do. But they want all, like, 21-year-olds. Strange to meet strangers, though. Well, they're not strangers once you meet them. Then they're not so strangers anymore. You know? Oh, no shit. Never date online. Hey, Anissa, post Merry Christmas. You never know what you get. You never know what you're getting anywhere. I mean, think about it. Look at all the murders that happen. You just never know. Date my mom. My kids would do that in a second. Sage would do that in a heartbeat. Oh, I forgot. I gotta post the picture. Sage wore the shirt that Joseph bought today. She looks amazing. Hang on. Hold on. What? Hang on. What? Oh. Look how pretty she looks. She cleans up well. So thank you, Joseph, for the amazing shirt. Yes, her new top. How come some of the men on here suggesting match sites are still on there years later? I have a profile on there. I've never even contacted anyone. Yeah, she was so excited when she got the shirt. She is tall. She is 5'11". Yeah, 5'11". That's my baby girl. She does look like me. She is totally a mini-me. Definitely a mini-me. She got a better body than I ever had, though. I always had boobs. Thank you. I am short. I used to be 5'10". I'm now 5'8". Barely. Like a little above 5'8". But I used to be a lot taller. But whatever. You shrink when you get old. And my back hurts a lot, which sucks. Because I never had back problems. Now I have back problems. She actually just lost weight. Those pants I had bought to sell, like I have a bunch of clothes to sell that are all like twos. And she had recently lost weight. And I said, you know what? Before I sell these, you could probably fit in them. And she put them on and she loved the 7 for Mankind. She's like, oh my God, I love these. I'm going to wear them tomorrow. So there you go. Hey, Hannah. I have shrunk. I have shrunk over the years. Happy Boxing Day. Happy Boxing Day. I didn't know we were fighting, but okay. I'll go with it. Yeah. Us women shrink. My grandmother shrunk from 5'9" to 5'4" when she died. My mom used to be 5'8.5". Now she's 5'7". So I'm shrinking. Definitely shrinking. But what can you do? All right. So let's get into a little bit of crime daily. So right as I was starting the live, Sherry Ann had told me that they found remains in Knoxville. The problem is we don't know whose. They don't give an age. They don't say anything. All they say is that remains have been found in Knoxville. The thing that bothers me about it is there's a lot of bodies found in Knoxville. In the last year, I found about 5 of them. So it's not out of the norm to have a body there. Something in my gut tells me, just in my gut tells me that if they even thought it was a child, they would have released that it was a child. But I don't know. Boxing Day is not fighting. I didn't think so. I was making a joke. I don't get how people shrink in height. I don't know. They just do. Knoxville is where you fly into if you're going to Rogersville. It's about an hour away or something. I'll show you guys the article that I found. About 40 minutes.
Hey, Mom. Do you know the Hulu information?
Yeah.
Can you text it to me?
I just changed it. It's the original one.
Well, I don't know what that is.
Your dad. Capital F.
What email, though?
What?
What's
It's Laura at Intrepid Candle Company.
.com?
IntrepidCandleCO.com. Flights are all over the map to fly into there. All right, let me pull it up. All right. So all it says is human remains. Hold on, let me. What? All right. Nothing like being prepared. So all it says is human remains were found in Knox County Saturday off of Andrew Johnson Highway. According to Knox County Sheriff's Office, KCSO was called to the scene just after 5 p.m. where major crime detectives, forensic personnel, and the medical examiner's office confirmed the remains to be human. However, they have not determined age, gender, or death. According to Sheriff Tom Spangler, the remains were taken to the forensic where they will be examined. Knox County Sheriff's Office Major Crimes Unit will be leading the investigation, which is the preliminary stages. That's it. That's all there is. There are lots of bodies in Knoxville. Because if you do a search for it, public assistance sought to identify human remains. Also Knoxville, that was in September. The same one. Plastic found. Human remains found in East Knoxville a month ago. Mummified body found in Knoxville 2019. Human remains found in Rowan County. Like, there's a lot of them. Human bones in October. Another one not far off from there. So that happens to be a lot of them. There were human remains found 60 miles away back in August. See what I mean? There's a lot of them. Yeah, you can tell if it's a child because you can see how small they are. Bones, go by size. So you can definitely tell if it's a child or not.
It's intrepid what?
I'll text you. Got to me, Laura's. I know. I thought of that too. But where did you see that there was cement? Because I'm not seeing anywhere anything about cement. Where did you hear that there was cement? Hang on. I got to text Dayton. All right. He does use drywall, but I'm saying that I haven't seen anywhere that they said anything about cement. That's why I was curious where you got that from. Hey, Melody. Okay, authorities said it was not clear the age the person was when they died, and they said they could not identify the gender or when the person passed away. Yeah, I think this is going to be an adult. Additional information, such as the nature of the remains or how they were found, was not immediately available. So I don't know where the cement thing came from. Oh, hey, Amanda. Candace's sister, early 20s, I believe. All they know is that it was human. 21. Thank you. Now, what I'm interested in knowing, if the cement thing is legit, where did that come from? There's a reason I'm asking. Because it doesn't look like it's been released. Yeah, I don't see anywhere where they said anything about cement. So if someone has some inside information, let me know, but I can't find anything that says cement. I'm actually seeing the opposite. Yeah, I think it is a rumor. Anyone know that Rose's sister, Jeannie, was having an affair with her husband, then she disappeared? Apparently the marriage was... Is there proof of this, Christina? Laura Longface? No? Well, Candace is 39 now. Rose has been missing a long time. But I don't know. I don't know details of the case like that. Hey, Stacia. I had to work a double. I'm glad it was a good day. It's in a short video by who? By the news or by someone? Yeah, please do, Christina. No, they never found Candace's sister. Mike who? Chris, Jeannie, or Jeremy? Oh, no, I believe you. I'm just saying, is there proof of it? She was young, though. She was only 21. Yeah, please do, Sherry Ann. Because the reason I'm asking, because when JLR went out there, JLR was saying that, I don't remember how he found out, but he believed that that Rose was buried in somebody's house, in like their old house. I don't remember the county or the town, and under cement of the front porch of where they used to live, and that they need to, they need to bring up the cement. So I'm kind of thinking that might be where the cement story came from. Maybe, possibly. Dirty Laundry, small YouTube channel that has a ton of summer vids with lots of info. I have never heard. It doesn't mean it's real, though.
Thank you, Mom. I got none.
All right. See, I can't get rid of her. She comes up every time. Dirty Laundry.
Dirty Laundry.
What info? Like, give me a video. Who blocked you? I haven't blocked you yet, second to none. Doesn't mean I won't. Just means I haven't yet. Hey, Winter Moon, Merry Christmas. Oh, okay, second to none. Which video has something? Enchanted Life Path videos. All right. Which video? Click on videos. Okay. Which video? On Dirty Laundry. You're killing me, guys. Enchanted Life Path or Dirty Laundry? Alright, which video? This is Dirty Laundry. Which video? Four weeks ago. This is Dirty Laundry. Okay, we're at 3 months ago. Here's 1 month ago. Do not let me know you were alive. Hey, Marisa. For Rose Blind info. Okay. It's at the top? Where? Yes, Dave. Let me type it in chat. Hold on. Okay, I'm back 3 months. I still don't see it. This one? Jeannie's 37-year secret was out? Yes, today was just amazing. Oh, I see. You were confusing stories. I gotcha. It was in the last 4 weeks. There's nothing on this site about Rose in a title. These are all the videos in the last 4 weeks. So maybe they erased it? Well, one thing I can tell you, though. Summerwell's Grandest. That one I saw. This one? The Grandest Illusion?
Dirty Laundry. Your home for true crime online. Like,
This one?
share, subscribe. Summer Moon Utah Wells is 5 years old and is missing from Rogersville, Tennessee. She has blue eyes and short blonde hair that could be a different color. She could be hiding in plain sight with a common face mask. Summer was reportedly taken from her home on the evening of June 15, 2021. There are still no breaks in this case after almost 6 months. If you see Summer or have information regarding her disappearance, please thank you and keep praying for Summer's reported abduction to actually refuse media interviews, and she's the reason that Summer was left unattended when she disappeared. She says she wants Summer home, so why don't her words match her actions? Shouldn't she and Candace be spearheading the search for Summer instead of hiding and blaming everyone else? This week, we saw a 2-day planned search in Beach Creek for Summer Wells. Thanks, Duty Ron, for the live update. If you missed it, the link is below. Don Wells posted a new video on the Don Wells family channel thanking TBI and saying that they have received no new information resulting from the search. According to TBI, there are still no credible leads. Now, we were told that this was a pre-scheduled search planned earlier due to heavy undergrowth back in June, but you gotta wonder, was the water that they searched overgrown back in June? And was there a section of forest within a mile radius of Ben Hill Road that was too wooded to find Summer when she first disappeared? Regardless of the reason, it was great to see more searching and more attention. This week was kind of a downer. It felt like leftover. Some even zoomed back in on Robin Lane and David Dotson from Summer Church. While they both seem a little off.
I don't understand what I'm looking for, though. She's just doing a recap of what we know already. I'm not sure what I'm listening for. 37-year-old secret. All right. Because everything about Candace, I said 6 months ago. And Grandma, I said 6 months ago. Nobody has told me anything different in 6 months. Melody, I said that from the very beginning. That happened back on the 2nd. Sherry Ann. That was on 12/2. Oh.
I'm not gonna lie.
What?
I'm not gonna lie. They were watching Naruto, and then I fell asleep, and I woke up, and then I was like, "Fuck! Why'd you get baby wipes?"
I didn't get baby wipes.
There's a baby wipe box.
Oh no, that was from something else. Oh, people did think I was a loony Melody. They told me I was crazy.
What'd you say?
Where is this video? I went down far. I went all the way to the bottom. Ah, here it is. This one, the one I said originally?
Dirty Laundry. Your home for true crime online. Like, share, subscribe. 5. Don Wells allegedly groomed and assaulted his stepsister Jeannie. Why she stayed quiet 37 years. The threats, Don's claiming slander, and Don's father threatened to divorce her mother if she pressed charges all those years ago. Well, let's hear her side of the story. Here's a brief synopsis of her claims, and afterwards I'll play her interview on the interview room with Chris McDonough the other night. It was outstanding as usual. Jeannie claims the abuse started when she was around 5 years old. It continued almost nightly until she was 11 or 12, until Don went to jail on an unrelated charge for 2 years. She was free of his abuse for the 2 years he was in prison, but the very night he came home, he went back into her room and attempted to abuse her again. She ran into her mother and father's bedroom and told them what had been going on all these years. Don fled the house and was found later, hiding in a shed. Jeannie's mother was furious and threatened to bring charges.
Alright, I give up. I absolutely give up. My email starts at me, not Dave. Oh, Mel. Alright, hold on. You guys got me running down like a rabbit hole. Hang on, let me check that email. Now, I have a question. Put a 1 in the chat. Is anybody else skeptical of the whole story from the sisters, or does everyone just believe them? And don't hate me for asking. I'm just asking. Yeah, this was December 1st. That has nothing to do with what they found now. This was just pieces of white plastic found at an East Knoxville construction site were briefly mistaken for bones. But that happened at the beginning of the month. That has nothing to do with... that has nothing to do with today. It's 2 totally different things. Yeah, I don't know why people are pulling up this story. It has nothing to do with anything. It is the grandest, abandoned, is she's gone for good that talks about Rose and Grandis. No, I said, is anyone skeptical about the whole story of the molestation and all this other stuff and why it came up now? And I don't know. I've always been skeptical of it. Like, why would you air this? Something so personal. Why would you all of a sudden air it for a complete stranger? I don't know. I don't know. It just seems weird. And I always said that. No, I did check my email, Dave. And you sent me the article that was from December 1st. Oh, I don't think so either, Hounds. Yeah, this article, Dave, has nothing to do with the bones they found today. This article is just showing it was plastic, it wasn't bones. Okay. Yes. All right. So this is, all right. There is a lot of confusion on this. Let me clear it up. Back on December 1st, there were bones found. There were originally they thought were bones back on December 1st. There was some pieces that were behind a liquor store in a construction site. It turns out that they weren't bones at all. They were plastic. That's what was found near cement or in cement. That has nothing to do with the bones that were found today. There were bones physically found today in Knoxville, but they're not giving any information about who, what, when, where, why, or how. So, but those bones were just found today. It has absolutely nothing to do with the liquor store, the plastic, or anything else. So I hope I got some confusion unconfused, if that made sense. There's good grammar. Unconfused. Two different, yeah, it's two totally different stories. But the one from the under cement, that wasn't bones. That turned out to be plastic that they thought were bones, but it wasn't bones. It was plastic. And again, it has absolutely nothing to do with the bones they found today. So I just want to clear that up. Because I think with people emailing me stuff, I think somewhere everyone's getting confused. Totally different. There were bones actually found today in East Knoxville. Yeah, these new bones are bones. They are confirmed as bones. They are confirmed as human bones. So anyone that was confused, now you don't have to be confused. Yeah, there were bones found in Knoxville today, but they're not giving any sort of information on it. We don't know anything. We don't know age. The only thing they know for sure, it's human. That's all they know. So I do hope that clears up that confusion. Now I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, bones. There were bones found today. Let me pull that up. Human remains in Knoxville. Okay. December 25th, 11:09 p.m. Update. It happened around 5. Knox County Sheriff's Office said they received a call about some possible human remains found at around 5 p.m. on December 25th. They said the remains were found in East Knox County off Andrew Johnson Highway. Detectives from the Major Crimes Unit, forensic personnel, and the Knox County Medical Examiner's Office all processed the scene. Officials said that the remains were confirmed to be human. So these are definitely human. And the ones today are brand new. Authorities said it was not clear what age the person was when they died, and they said they could not identify the gender or when the person passed away. Officials said the remains were taken to the Regional Forensic Center for more examination. KCSO Major Crimes Unit will lead the investigation, according to a release from officials. Additional information, such as the nature of the remains or how they were found, was not immediately available. The story will remain updated. That's all we have so far. But yeah, this is brand new. This just happened around 5 p.m. today. So they're looking at it, but they're not saying anything. They found the remains today at 5 p.m. And they confirmed it somewhere probably between 5 and 7, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how long it takes. But yeah, these are brand new. This has nothing to do with the old one. I promise this time, video is grandest abandoned. Is she gone for good? She's not gone for good, though. She's there. She's back there. She's back home. Yeah, right? Checking convictions? I agree with that. Knox County. It's the next county over. I think it's about 45 minutes. How far is East Knoxville from... It's about an hour and 20 minutes. Hour and 20 minutes. 79 miles. All right, I'm going back to the video. How far down is the video? That's exactly what I said, Karma. Exactly what I said. That's the first thing I said when I signed on. That if it was a child, they would be able to tell it was a child. No, we have no idea.
Dirty Laundry, your home for true crime online. Grandis Abandis. I don't think she's coming back. And what's so special about Wisconsin? Well, it's October, and I don't think Grandis is coming back home to Ben Hill Road. Let's find out why she might just want to stay in Wisconsin. Candace Cora Hare was born May of 1961. This is her at 16 when she attended New Richmond High School in, of course, Wisconsin. A brother, older by a few years, his name is Warren Scott Hare, and although he did marry and have a son at one time, he was eventually convicted of 8 counts of I, and he was recently released on house arrest to Thorpe, Wisconsin. On April 2nd, 1981, when she was only 19, she married Kenneth J. Bly, who was 25 years her senior. Between them, they would have 3 daughters, Candace, Jeannie, and Rose. We know they moved from Texas to Wisconsin because of Candace's heart condition, so after they moved there, they had another daughter, Jeannie, and they also had a daughter named Rose. Candace picked herself a real peach with Andrew. He has a list of about 49 criminal charges online. I'll refer you to do your own research on that because the list is long and ugly, but the last of which was probably how they lost their children. Apparently Jeannie went on to marry Jeremy and have a small family, and they seem to have had a few bumps, but I assume they're still together. Rose would get married to Christopher Larson. They would have 2 small children, but their marriage only lasted about 6 months before she disappeared. It was a pretty bumpy marriage. Candace lost custody of her children at a very young age. She moved on, I'm assuming, joined the circus and went to Arkansas, where she met Don in Utah. They were 1,500 miles away when her sister went missing. Apparently Andrew went on raising hell in Wisconsin. He was actually banned from a laundromat 5 years before Rose went missing, and the ban lasted up until 5 years after Rose went missing. We don't know what...
It's funny that you say that, because I was going to say that too. I tried learning Adobe Spark. It's fucking complicated. So kudos to someone that can actually do editing in Adobe Spark. Power to you. Good job.
The ban is about. There was some bad check charges in that time frame on his record, but the laundromat will come up later again. Remember that. The building is still there on Google, but I don't believe it's a functioning laundromat anymore. And a copy of the arrest paperwork. This is just a stock photo, but her sister Jeannie went on to marry a man named Jeremy. And we know that Rose went on to marry Christopher Larson. They had 2 small kids, but they were only married about 6 months before she went missing. They had a pretty rough marriage. On this Facebook post, Jeannie, or someone claiming to be Jeannie, says that she and her dad, Ken, moved in with Rose and Christopher before she disappeared. They were there from November of 2008 to April of 2009. There is a rumor that after Rose went missing, that Christopher Larson had a brief affair with Jeannie, her sister. Jeremy seems to verify the brief affair According to him, he and Jeannie were on a break at the time. He also says on the night that Rose disappeared that Jeannie was with him, so they provided each other an alibi. After Rose went missing, Christopher Larson passed the polygraph test, got custody of his daughters, and moved on with his life. The biggest clue turned up 4 days later in a very odd location. Rosie's car, a 2001 Pontiac Grand Am, was found abandoned 4 days after she was reported missing at the municipal lot west of the post office in Grantsburg. The keys were missing. In what was described as a truck stop parking lot, but also in that parking lot was another location that we are already familiar with. In that same parking lot, that laundromat that Candace's ex was banned from for 10 years. Coincidence? Probably. It's a small town. Even though Andrew's in his 60s now, he's still got a charge in 2018. And I'll let you read it for yourself. Just for the record, when Rose went missing, her sister Candace was 1,500 miles away in Fayetteville, Arkansas. I think she left to get away from Andrew. And she was meeting Don there. He lived in Utah at the time. And I guess after Andrew, Donald must have seemed like a prince. Although there was foreign DNA taken from the car, we may never know what happened to Rose. Grandis seems to prefer Wisconsin to Tennessee. She has her daughter Jeannie, Linda, and Bob, in memory of Rose, and her brothers just 100 miles away. So Candace seems to be staying at Ben Hill Road even after losing her kids a second time. She just won't leave and go back to Wisconsin. The question is why? You'd think at this time Candace would want to be with her mom and her sister, but there seems to be some reason she does not want to go back to Wisconsin. She may be afraid of Andrew, or she may have to stay with Don because of what he knows. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Just kind of odd that she doesn't want to be with her mom.
The reason why he probably had to fight for custody is to make sure that he wasn't involved in the murder. That's probably why. Either that or somebody was fighting him for it.
So, Candace, you're on your own. Grandis Abandis is living up to her name. Looks like she's going to stay in Wisconsin where things are quiet. And we'll see what happens from here. Stay tuned, and I'll see what else I can find. Please see the links below. Episode 2 of Gone Girl by...
Alright, so let me just say that I'm a little iffy on it. Hold on. I'm a little iffy on it because a lot of that information wouldn't change anything. One, Grandis went back home. So, I mean, let me back up for a second. I have always believed that Grandis was involved and that she took Summer, dead or alive, to Wisconsin with Jose. I've said that from day one. So I'm not arguing that point. As far as family history goes, I agree with Karma, who said that a lot of people have skeletons in their closet with fucked up families. So I agree with that point as well. I'm just a little iffy on it. I'm a local and nothing is more disgusting than parents. Oh, I agree with that. If a child they found, wouldn't they know? I don't know. I don't know how Knoxville does their investigations, so that's why I don't know. And I don't know where it was found, how it was found. They're not giving any information. But I agree with you that they could have said it was an adult, it was a child, because they would know if it was a child or an adult. They would last see SW. When if Rose... No, they say Rose didn't leave on her own because her car was found, if I remember correctly. I do not... All right, let me put this out there. I don't believe Candace had anything to do with her sister's death. I just don't. I never did. I don't think, but that's what happens when you do family trees. Like she did. Excellent job. But it is kind of weird. That's how rumors start. That's how people run with these theories. Like, Candace had something to do with his sister missing. I don't believe that. I have seen no proof. Hey, Nana, I have seen no proof at all that Candace was involved in anything to do with Rose. Just because she had a fucked up family doesn't make her a murderer. What are the chances it could be Rose or Summer? 50-50? You know, the one reason I don't think it's Rose, I think the possibility of it being Rose or less is because the amount of time that Rose has been missing, all of a sudden there's bones found. I don't know. Everything is speculation. Correct. Do question everything. Yes. But again, remember, you have to connect the dots. If the dots aren't connecting right, then it's not working. The dots have to connect. I don't see any dots connecting Candace's life with her sister disappearing. I just don't. They seem like they were on two different life paths. I totally agree with that, Megan. I wouldn't either. She did have Facebook post from Andrew saying him and Jeannie were together that night and Candace was 1,500 miles away. Even more of why I believe that Candace had nothing to do with it. There's just no reason that Candace hurt her sister. Because Candace was doing drugs and everything else. Rose was on a totally different life. But the key in all this is Grandis. Hounds is a lot of shade surrounding a lot of families. Honestly, my family is one that there really isn't shade on my whole mom's side. My dad's side, we don't really know, so there could be. But most families have shade. I mean, they just do. If they did a trail of Dayton's dad's family, oh my God, he'd be a murderer. Everyone, half the family would be in jail. Who's the cousin Rose was supposed to meet at this bar? That I don't remember. I don't remember who she was supposed to meet, but then she just disappeared. And never to be seen again. But I do wonder. I definitely wonder. I don't know. If the husband was having an affair with somebody, most likely they're the obvious suspects. However, he did pass a lie detector test. He passed the lie detector test. They gave him his kids. Never looked at again. I agree, Sissy. Grandis is the common denominator in both Rose and Summer's case. Did I hear about that lady that Mark Summer deceased? Yeah, I don't understand any of that. I think it's the same lady. They sound the same. Oh, no shit. You know, no, because think about it, though. If he was having an affair, all right, let's analyze this. You want to connect the dots. If he was having an affair with Jeannie, that would give him reason to kill her. Maybe the person she was meeting at the bar, and this is like pure speculation, but maybe the person she was meeting at the bar was giving her information on Jeannie and her husband's affair. Possible? Maybe? I mean, I think that's possible. And they found out and disappeared. They say it is done in order to get more information. Charlotte Wells listed both deceased on the ancestry. Hey, Jeanette. I did have a good holiday. I hope you did too. That's the only thing I could think of. That she was allegedly getting information on the affair, if the affair is legit. So, I don't know. It's the first thing I come up with. Think a truck had to deal with her murder. Don't know why. I don't know. Lady in that video sounds like the lady who marked her deceased. Who's the one that marked her deceased?
The chicken one?
So others can list that, but I don't think it should be overlooked. It was Rose's husband. There's pics of Rose with her face beaten from her husband, domestic violence incident, and it was near the time she disappeared. The cousin said she was never meeting her. Yeah, I don't even know about the ancestry left. I don't get it at all. I mean, I heard about it. I just don't get it. That Candace's sister and Rose's husband was each other's alibi. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I think the most logical explanation is that Candace was, not Candace, that Rose was meeting somebody who was going to give her info on the affair. She couldn't tell anybody who she was going to meet because she wasn't going to tell anyone that she was getting info on her husband's affair. Her husband was actually sending somebody to make her disappear. That to me is the most likely. And honestly, probably the most logical. Assuming that that her husband was having an affair. Whether it panned out like that, I don't know. But that's the feeling, the gut feeling that I get, is how Rose disappeared to begin with. Now that we know she was having an affair, or her husband was having an affair. I mean, that to me, that's connecting the dots and really the most logical. And we don't know what questions were asked on the lie detector test. A lot of people think and I've talked about this before. A lot of people think lie detector tests are like, 20 questions. They ask like 2 or 3 questions. Were you involved in the murder? Did you have anything to do with the murder? Did you kill her? Maybe they didn't ask, did you hire a hitman? We don't know. Because technically, if he hired a hitman to do something, she wouldn't have, he would have passed the lie detector if he said, do you know what happened? When you hire a hitman, they don't tell you how they do it. Because the less you know, the better, in case you do get arrested. So technically, he wasn't lying. No, I don't know what happened to her. That's not a lie. If you're a good liar, that's not a lie. That's the truth. He didn't know how she died because he hired a hitman or something to do it. Yes, I did hear about that. It's not hard to pass. All you have to do is down her like Xanax. Possible. Both Don and Candace passed polygraph. However, once again, we don't know what was asked on the polygraph that they passed. And that's a big thing. Like, if she asks Candace, do you know what, if they ask Candace, let's say 3 questions. Do you know what happened to Summer? No, I don't. Not a lie. Did Don have anything to do with it? No, not a lie. Did you have anything to do with it? No, not a lie. If she wasn't there and doesn't actually know what happened to Summer, she's not lying. But I'm sure they never asked her, hey, were you even on property when this happened? That's a question they need to ask because they'll probably get an answer that will be deceptive. That's my feeling. Polygraph test, I could tell that you passed to get more info. I don't know if they do that. I think it's harder to pass than people think. I don't even think a Xanax can do it. Because you get nervous. Even the best of liars fail lie detectors. No, the first one was inconclusive, but in actuality, anybody is going to be stressed out when they take a lie detector test the day your daughter goes missing. Lie detectors, Laura, if they take certain medication, it will come up inclusive. See, there you go. But I'm going to go back to the theory that I had from day one. I don't think Donna's involved. I don't think Candace actually knows what happened, but I do believe that her and Grandma's story is a bunch of nonsense and that she was never there when this all went down. And I also don't believe, and I never believed, that anyone went in the house to steal her. No, I believe she was outside. Ted Bundy passed one. Good point. I don't think they always give you a drug test before the test. If you're not a known drug addict, odds are they're not going to give you a drug test. I mean, granted, Candace was, but I think she said she was high that day. That's why it's, now that I think about it, she said she was high. Yes, or I don't remember, but she admitted to being high. And that's why the lie detector was inconclusive, because they were waiting for her to come down. But that, to me, when I heard that, that only confirms my original thought that she wasn't there. And there has been nothing to prove otherwise, that she was not on site when all this happened. Your dreams online? What dreams online? What dreams online? What do you mean? Did I actually really give you a drug? Yeah, I didn't think so. Hey, Goose. My ex has been in LA for almost 30 years, and he said he's never seen one done. They just go by what the yeah, I agree with that. Where is Jose? Nobody knows. What a great... that's been my feeling from day one. There's everything that I said back in July, nobody has proven me wrong yet. Quite the opposite. Everybody now is saying that it's Grandis and Candace, which I had said back then. So until somebody shows me otherwise that I'm wrong, I'm still sticking with my original gut instinct. And that is that Grandis was not there. Candace was not there. Candace was off getting high somewhere. Where? I don't know. But she was off getting high somewhere. She told the boys, watch Candace while she went to go get high. I have said that from the beginning, and I'm still saying it today. Nothing has changed. I'm sticking with it. That is my story, and I'm sticking with it from day one. Nobody's shown me otherwise. 100% Laura, the Wells are not masterminds in crime. I think that Candace brought Summer to the bottom of the dog trail, and then Grandis went and got her on her way out of town. Yeah, but she didn't leave that day. She didn't leave for 6 months. 6 weeks, 5 weeks. A lot of people think that, no, Don didn't kill Jose. And Candace killed Summer to get back at him. No, definitely not. I can't say definitely not, but there's no dots that connect that. There's nothing that shows that as a possibility. Like, again, you have to connect the dots. If the dots don't line up, you start back at the beginning. What we do know, and why my theory is more and more logical, welcome, Nana, why it's more and more logical is because you have to connect how, Candace had to take a drug test that day, and she was too high, which goes in the theory, well, when did you get so high? You were with Hunter in the afternoon, and then at night, you were with, when you got back, you were allegedly hanging out with the boys, and so when did you get so high? You had to have been so high or getting high in the time that Summer may have disappeared. So you see what I'm saying? Like, there's no possible way that you just become high out of nowhere. there had to be a time frame that you were getting this high. Well, where'd you get the drugs from? Because you didn't get them from Hunter. So my theory, and again, it hasn't been disproven by any means, is the reason why she had to get home so bad is because she was meeting a drug dealer. That's why she wanted to get home so bad. She was, I don't know how many of you have ever done drugs, but drug dealers don't like to wait. You can wait for them for 4 hours, but they don't like waiting for you. If you're not there within 3 minutes, they'll leave, even if they give you 3 minutes. So I really believe she was racing home to meet a drug dealer. The drug dealer, I don't know, maybe walked away or left, or she wasn't there on time. Who knows? She went into Summer. She said, boys, wait for Summer. You know, watch Summer. I have an errand to run. She went to go meet the drug dealer, met the drug dealer, came back, and Summer was gone. That's what I think happened, and nothing is pointed away from that. Told was taking a walk, which is how he was trying to explain. Exactly. That's exactly right. Hey, Janie. Merry Christmas. What if she was followed home? Possible. Definitely possible. I wouldn't rule that out. But when I heard that it was confirmed that she was high, too high on the first lie detector test, that to me was confirmation that she met a drug dealer. Now, I had originally stated that I believe she was in the shed. That's where she was getting high, because if someone went up and took Summer, or Summer was walking, or Summer went walking looking for her mom, something, that to me made sense. Marissa and them said that that's not a possibility because you can't just walk down to the shed. Granted, doesn't mean you can't drive to the shed, though. So I haven't ruled that out either. It's very logical, I think. Just pray so. I agree. But that's another thing. When she went on Dr. Phil, one of the major things that Dr. Phil and the behavioral panel talked about, and I'm going to get to them in a second, was that they felt like she was hiding something. I totally agree with that. And I felt like from day one, what she's hiding is that she wasn't there. She can't tell anybody she wasn't there. She can't tell anybody, well, I went to go meet a drug dealer, because then she's negligent. And if she's negligent, then they never have a chance of getting the boys again. If she's negligent, she'll go to jail. And then all of a sudden it's going to be her fault, and 20 more thousand questions are going to come if she's found negligent of leaving a 5-year-old alone with teenagers. However, in the state of Tennessee, their oldest child does have a right to babysit a 5-year-old in the afternoon. So she couldn't have gotten in trouble that way. A lot of people think she could have. She couldn't have. The boys were old enough to babysit, or the oldest one was old enough to babysit a 5-year-old in the home in the afternoon in the middle of the day. So she wouldn't have gotten in trouble from there. But look at the backlash she has now. You can only imagine the backlash she would have then. So keep that in mind. They can arrest her for child endangerment because she was taken or because she's missing. But in a normal circumstance in Tennessee, her boys could watch Summer. It's perfectly legal. Why haven't the boys spoke on this? Because it wouldn't have been the first time that's what I'm saying. Or it's possible, probable and possible, that the boys have watched Summer before and nothing ever happened. And that the boys have watched Summer, so legally, there's nothing the police can do. Because legally, the boys can watch Summer. And Candace can't get in trouble for it. So if the boy said something like, yeah, mom, whatever, the cops can't do anything. But I don't know if that's probable, because you would think at this point they would say something, but who knows. Maybe not that day, but any other day they were selling her out. That's a good point, too. That's actually a good point, too, Tracy. I didn't think of that. I never thought of that. That maybe something happened with the boys. That's possible. Janie, that's only if you believe Hunter. I don't believe Hunter. There were too many things in Hunter's story that was complete bullshit that didn't add up or make sense. So that's why I don't believe that. They don't have any info on dealer and timeline because Candace is not admitted to it. They just knew she was high, but Candace never admitted she met a drug dealer that day. You know, maybe Hunter did something. That's all speculation that we don't know anything about. But I think with all the shit, the reason why I personally have washed out that Hunter did something or there was an accident, because I think at this point, with all the shit that Candace has taken online, she would have ratted on Hunter already. I really believe that. Timeline is all over the place. Hey, LTF Alicia. Hey, LTF Alicia, do you know Tattoo's real name? Because she was defaming my business, and I don't even know who she is. And then somebody told me you knew her name. I would love to know her name. The brother with Don during his first interview looked devastated. Poor thing. But yeah, I don't believe Hunter at all. I never did. I think Hunter's completely full of shit. Can you email it to me? I'll give you my email. Les Hunter has some dirt on Candace. I don't know. You know, I toss between that because in my opinion, Candace has the mentality of a 15-year-old. So I understand them hanging out together. I understand why she would hang out with him because that's her mentality. But I also don't believe Allie with the whole, you know, oh, he's changed so much. Come on, we all saw him. He hasn't changed so much. He just doesn't, he no longer has Candace to take him to get high anymore. So yeah, he may have changed. It is in the internal investigation Amazon did. I didn't even know internal investigation was done. I just know that she defamed my business and I don't even know who the fuck she is. That's a problem. I got problems with that. At this point, she would give Hunter... I think so, too. With all the shit Candace has gotten, I think she would give Summer up, too. I mean, I think she would give Hunter up, too. Hunter knew he could use Candace to get high, and that's no longer there. 150%. Can you tell voices and she'll tell me? Thank you, Marisa. No, I don't think it was a distraction. I think they really did go swimming. I think that they absolutely went swimming. And I think that they did everything that they said they did that day. I don't disagree with that. There's no reason to lie about that. But I'm saying that I believe that the reason why Candace had to rush home and not let Allie see her, you know, if that's true, was because she went to go meet a drug dealer. That's what I think. Could a body buried underneath a tree uprooted by Ellie bypass it? It's possible. I'm going to say after the wildfire, many trees were uprooted. Personally, wouldn't think a body was buried underneath. Jeanette, I'm not going to rule it out, but I don't know much about it. Let me take a look. See, I'm a little disappointed, though, that Chris did not follow through and keep up with them, find out an update on them, because, and I don't mean from Candace, because I know they're not speaking to him, but like with Hunter or Allie, like, why not keep up with them? Why not follow through? But we all know Chris is not my best friend. SW could have very well overheated in the vehicle. I don't know about that. Oh, you're saying, well, I'm not going to rule that out. No, because I remember hearing, people tell me, where do I hear it? I don't remember, but I remember hearing the police say that she went back home, like they know she made it home that day. Why go real life to mess up people's money? Grow up. Who? I was talking about releasing that report info about the gift. No, I don't care about that. Tracy, who? The fires were in Gatlinburg, 77 miles away. Oh, so there were no fires there. It had nothing to do with anything? I know he moved on, but I'm saying he was the one person that could get... Mike, I agree with that. Talking bad about your business, not... Exactly, Tracy. And I don't even know who the girl is. My kids are 5 years old, could have gotten out of their car seat themselves and gotten out. That's true, too. She wasn't even in a car seat. Remember that. She just had a seatbelt on. She was not in a car seat. Dwells did visit the area on vacation, not saying SW. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know about that. Huh. All right. On the body, there's no updated information. Everything is 3 hours ago. Yeah, but it looks like there's bones found all the time. Look at this. Human remains found in Knoxville. That's this one. Plastic found was mistaken for bones. Body found in East Knoxville. Alley identified 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, divers find truck belonging to man missing out of Scott County. 3 weeks ago, body identified, victim found in East Knoxville Alley. Police continue to search for suspect after gunshot, victim identified in alley, same one. Thanksgiving ends with murder, 7 remains, and a son's betrayal in Knoxville. I mean, there's a lot. Skeletal remains found in Knoxville, September 24th. So there's a lot. There was a body found. There was human remains found today. Checking convictions, I agree with you. So in case you're coming in late, around 5 p.m., there were human remains found in Knox County yesterday. They were called to scene just after 5, but they're not giving any information. They have not yet determined age, gender, or time of death. She learned she won the largest prize. Well, that's cool. Believe with all the hoopla about the case, and because TBI and possible FBI involved in Summer's case, they would not give info. Well, that's what I'm saying. I still understand why a warrant was an issue to search the well. I said the same thing. Yeah, he said he won $500,000 and thought Ashton Kutcher was going to jump out because he was being punked. That's crazy. Friend bought him a get well card with 3 scratch tickets, and he won $1 million. Good for him. I wish I won $1 million. Someone will never be found. The boys will not be returned. I don't know. Where does the Hell on Heels crew to get the 411 on these bones? They don't know anything. What makes you think there wasn't a warrant? Very well could have been. They never even made that land a crime scene to even get it. You know why though, Tracy? My feeling on that is we all saw what that property looks like. How can they possibly get any kind of crime scene out of it? There's too much shit all over the place. They would be there for days. That's why I don't think they did it. Just because, I mean, look in front of Grandis's trailer. There's no way they could get anything out of that. It's just too much garbage. That's my feeling. Checking, I agree with you. That's why I said we all know he's not my bestie. Fiance was related to the O.J. Simpson case, and this case still makes sense. O.J. did it. I don't know. A lot of people think his son did it, and that he was covering for his son. All right. What was I just looking up? Oh, I know what it was. See, let me tell you what surprises me. And I mean this wholeheartedly. It's Christmas. Where is a video for Summer or the boys for Christmas? That's what freaks me out a little. I can't possibly imagine why a family would not put out a video on Christmas Day about their missing child. On the first Christmas she's missing. That I can't seem to understand. That's not breaking, VZ. I covered that hours ago. I covered that 2 hours ago. They don't seem to care. That's what I'm saying. It's Christmas. I was really hoping to see something today. Like just now. That's why I went to it. Nothing. That's weird. But especially on Christmas. It's your first Christmas without her and without the boys. And there's nothing about her on your website. For $3, it's worth it. What's $3? See, the lack of emotion, I can even say drugs. But to be gone for this long and you have Christmas, put something out. And they didn't. That's weird. That's what I'm saying, sissy. Like, you look at Mommy Ramblings. Mommy Ramblings lost a son. 2 years ago, I think. She's still a basket case. Rightfully so. every holiday season, and I understand why. I totally understand. I would be a basket case too. Holidays are hard. But you have a missing child that you don't know if they're dead or alive. Why aren't you posting something on Christmas? Even posting something to the boys on Christmas. Nothing. It's weird. Someone in Utah, I never heard of her middle name. I think her name is cool. It's every parent's worst nightmare. Absolutely, Sarah. They're dope heads and totally dysfunctional, but even dope heads. Her Don don't celebrate. Oh, that's true too. They don't celebrate Christmas. Yeah, but there's videos where they have Christmas trees and presents. So I don't know if I believe that either. On Facebook, the Summer Moon Project enablers for the Wells is being investigated. $27,000 fraud. Oh, no shit. Why? I don't know why she is. Even made a video of 99.9 of it was lies, but they go real life and have on me. I don't know, LTF, because I made a video on Natasha. So all of a sudden, people were in chat. Oh, don't buy her candles. They're overpriced. They're this. They suck. Blah, blah, blah. Dude, that's defamation. That's straight up defamation, especially when you never bought one. And then I heard that you knew her name. Bye, Dave. I'm getting off in a few minutes anyway. I gotta go to bed, too. Probably can't post about the boys. Yeah, but you can do it. You may not be able to post about the boys, but you could still put it out there. You know, it's Christmas, it's something. I don't know. I can't imagine having a missing child and not doing anything on Christmas. That's just me, though. I find it odd. They can't. Their hands are tied. I thought of that, too. Thank you, Sarah. I should actually be charging a lot more. People are telling me for the quality that I use, I am not charging enough because I'm not making a profit like I'm supposed to. But it is what it is. That is my kid missing. You can say, love you missing. Exactly. Merry Christmas to you too, second and none. They're not that devout. Yeah, I agree with that too. They're not that devout. I don't know. That whole church is fucking weird anyway. Sorry. Deb, Merry Christmas to you too if you didn't hear me. Good night, Jeanette. Logic, common sense, and Occam's razor. Every time. Now, in this Facebook group post, it says that she was believed to be barefoot. Does that coincide with the fact that they said they found a footprint and that's why they believe she was barefoot? Is that where they're getting that from? Ah. Oh, the sound now. Because when I hit the vape, I mute it, and then sometimes I forget. Because I was told there isn't confirmation of that. That's why I was confused. Oh, and it was not hers. Okay. I did second to none. Thank you. Did you have a good Christmas? Remember the MAM days, always straight back. Then hasn't changed in the 4 years I've known you. I have not changed. You got that right. All right. Which group is being investigated? Oh, the ones that own the findsummerwells.com? Oh. Cookies are good. Good night, checking. I did. Thank you, checking. Summer Moon Project. Summer Moon Project. Okay. Got it. They haven't posted since November 8th. They have themselves listed as a charity organization. Yeah. Summer Moon, Summer Wells. But I don't know. Only 600 people like this page. But they haven't posted since November. Yeah, I don't see anywhere it's asking for money, though. But they're definitely ass kissers to Don and Candace, I'll tell you that much. I'll show you guys. Dear Lord, today Summerwell's been gone from her home 4 months. We know you know what you're doing, even though we don't understand, blah, blah, blah. A dedication for Candace and Don. Stay strong. We know the love you have for each other and your children. Yada yada. For Don and Candace, someone said they saw you. They saw true love that no one can come between. Like, give me a fucking break. Avery was pretty close. Is being hidden. I think only the enablers know the whole. Let's help this family. Pamela Sanchez. Says charity organization. Last thing they posted was December 8th. But there's nowhere to donate.
Mom, have you gotten any information on the stuff?
What?
Have you heard anything about the stuff?
What stuff? No, possibly.
Possibly?
I'll tell you later.
Alright.
Yeah, someone sent me a thing saying that 2 things are going to be delivered on Tuesday, but it doesn't say what they are. The enablers know where. But you see what I'm saying? They don't have any donation buttons unless they removed it. Should I message her and say, where do I donate? Weird. Well, that's gold. For anyone who continues to slander the Wells family, I'd be awfully cautious because you can land yourself in jail. Harassment, stalking, cyberbullying, and slander are against the law. If you're being bullied online by phone, email, or by any social media platforms, call your local police precinct first and file a formal complaint. Take screenshots of the harassment. Okay. Alrighty then. Well, Pamela Stewart must be part of it. I like how it says, where is it? It said Candace, Don Wells was a public figure. Okay, that's fake. See if Don unfriended me. Oh, he unfriended me. Motherfucker. There you go. There's my Don. He didn't unfriend me. The other one was fake. Why does it say he lives in Fall Branch, Tennessee?
Name.
One day she met a guy down here at the Shell station.
Invited him to go fishing and swimming with us.
Took him swimming with us because she felt sorry for him.
And then
Bought him everything. Brought him up to her house.
told Donnie that it was my
Told Donnie
friend.
that it was her friend.
And I told Donnie that it wasn't my
And they
friend.
tried saying it was. No, I'm like, nope.
And what happened?
I guess so. The guy
He
stayed there
the-
for a couple
He stayed
days.
there for a couple days, and then Donnie got sick of him because Uncle guy did was talk shit. And
Didn't know anything about
dropped him
work.
off, and
What was his name?
I don't even remember that guy.
I don't know, but he used to work up to
Was he a younger guy? Like,
Yeah.
is he an older guy?
He's probably in his 30s, if that.
Oh, wow.
Maybe 40s. 'Cause
I
the
think he
family
was in his
things-
30s.
Did
I don't really believe Allie either. I think Allie's completely full of shit. Just a personal opinion. Let's go back. I don't know who this Daryl Jacob is.
Okay to get that ass whooped? Put one toe on the property.
Whitebear Lockdown is a fucking moron. I don't know who this Daryl Jacob guy is. He keeps posting. All right, it says Daryl Jacob is on. who's to say that that's Candace? I'm confused. What? Summer is hit by the paddle of the boat in the waterfall video July 1st. She went missing June. Is this guy out of his mind? That is not a child. Nor is these Candace. Those are men. That's a man. Those are men. Are these people out of their fucking minds for real? Just because somebody posts something doesn't mean it's them. These people are whacked. These are all men in these pictures. Those are two guys. That's a man. Same two guys. Same guy. Wow, these people are fucking crazy. Totally crazy. It's definitely not their family. Yep. I'm looking at Don Wells' Facebook page. This guy, Daryl Jacob, keeps sending stuff. Thank you, Marisa. This Daryl Jacob dude took over Don Wells' Facebook page. Hey, there's me. Have you heard of him? Yeah, he's all over the page. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . He kind of reminds me of Benny. He sounds like Benny. Yeah, that's it. There's really nothing else. This case is just like one big damn rabbit hole. Pretty sure it was the interview. I know it was her first interview about the case. Now, I want to talk to Allie.
Why is it doing that? What is
This lightning movie.
oh. Why is it doing that? What is
This lightning movie.
Why is it doing that? What is
This lightning movie.
oh. Why is it doing that? What is
This lightning movie.
Why is it doing that? What is
This lightning movie.
Okay, I'm going to say the same thing now I said the first time I saw the video. What was the point? I don't... It's the same thing I saw when I first heard it. Was I don't get the point of that. Unless it was just hearing her voice. I thought Robin was taking care of the website. Could have something to do with the fraud. Where's the proof of the fraud, though? My thoughts haven't changed, Ariane. My thoughts are the exact same as they've been for 6 months. I don't think anything has changed. Where is Robin's video? At least someone made a video. Yeah, she said there's lightning. Where's Robin's video? Then I'm going to go to bed because it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I gotcha. Of course she could talk. I don't know, she might strike me.
To be in the front pews here. Can all you guys sit up here in the front pews? You can be over here, over here, over there. Okay. And I'm going to get started. All right, everybody have a seat here in the front pew, and I'll call you up when it's your turn to be in the story, okay? All right. Today's children's story is special because the kids are telling the story today. I can't help but be a little sad that Summer is not here today to help. Here she was just last year, dressed as a cute little shepherd. We are hoping and praying that she would be found before Christmas. And here is Christmas Day, still no Summer. But we are not giving up. Prayers are still being lifted that she will be found safe. Thank you, everyone who helped clean her toys. Most of them were Paw Patrol toys. The kids loved cleaning them too. Some were pretty dusty and dirty, as Paw Patrol toys should be. From all their search and rescue missions, I'm sure Summer played out every episode she ever saw. Special attention was given to this little toy, who is the character Ryder. He is the young boy who leads the team. His right eye was partially covered in dirt. While cleaning Ryder's eyes, I prayed that the search teams would have their eyes open to where Summer is. It's been 193 days. Let the little girl who loved to play search and rescue missions be found safe and brought back home. One thing is for sure. God cares. He cares about each one of us. How much are you worth to God? Let's take a moment right now and realize that we don't have to wonder. You don't have to wonder how much you're worth. God settled the value of human life at the cross. He would have died on that cross for you, and you, and you, or for any one of us. We are infinitely valuable in that the King of the universe would have died just for you. That's settled, no questions. That's your worth. He loves you. God used a search and rescue team to save you. No evil too big, no baby too small. This mission required God himself. God didn't sit on his throne and just watch. He clothed his divinity in humanity and came to earth as a baby in Mary's womb, born and cared for under the care of a fallen earthly human parents. Wow. This is how the birth of Jesus came about. Mary was a young girl living in the town of Nazareth when an angel Gabriel appeared to her, telling her of God's plans for her and her story. Is this working? Okay, good. All right, so God sent the angel Gabriel, and nobody wanted to be Gabriel. Everyone wanted to be a regular angel, so I'm going to be Gabriel. Who did? Levi. Where's Levi? Do you want to come up here? Yeah. All right. The angel Gabriel enters. Here, can you come over here? Just Gabriel. All right. Now turn and look at Mary. And can you say, let's see, God sent the angel Gabriel to a town in Nazareth, and he approached a young girl named Mary. The angel said to her, fear not.
Fear not.
For you have found favor with God.
For you have found favor in God.
And behold, you will conceive in your womb.
Behold, you will conceive in your womb.
And bring forth a son.
And bring forth a son.
Very good. And shall call his name
Jesus.
And his kingdom will have no end.
And his kingdom will have no end.
All right. To be in the front.
Okay, that was the biggest bunch of shit I ever heard in my life, but we're not going to go there. Tony, I was thinking the same thing. Why were they cleaning Summer's toys? That's weird. Why'd they even have her toys to clean? Well, she sounds like a typical God lover, church lover. But I mean, she definitely sounds like she wants to be interactive, and she was. You know, she was trying to be interactive, so I don't know. I think all serious religious people are a little out there, but that's just me. So, but on that note, I'm going to go to bed. I agree, the people are wackos. I think all Seventh-day, Jehovah's Witnesses, Seventh-day Adventists, I think they're all whacked. Born agains, but hey, to each their own. What can you do? But I think that's a good time to close this out. It has been an absolute pleasure. I have to go to bed. I need a drink too. I think the part of Summer's toys put people, it was weird. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. I hope you had a healthy Christmas and a fun Christmas. Next is New Year's and then my birthday. So with that said, strange way to support about toys. It's strange. It is strange, but tell me something about this case that's not strange. Think about it. So again, I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, and peace out. Tomorrow, I have to work on my closet. I had this brilliant idea yesterday to pull everything out of my closet, get rid of a lot of clothes, you know, put clothes that I'm selling, that I'm throwing away, that I'm giving to Goodwill, and all of it. And then I decided, well, let's not put it back together. So my whole room, it looks like a bomb went off because I have to redo the closet. Don't start something if you're not going to finish it. Because I'm at the point I'm just going to shove everything back in the closet. That's where I'm at. So, I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.